Welcome to my list fairy. Today we're getting some more voice memories in Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2. Wrote the intro. There's 50 voice memories left. My plan is to do 25 today and 25 on the next video this week. So I've marked a few. I think I marked 25. I lost count after a while, so we're just gonna have to hope that that's the case. And I think I'm gonna start around Hebra. Let's go over here. This one is seemingly right outside the shrine? Question mark? Okay. Beeping. So I presume hot spring? There we go. Is that even a hot spring?
A hot spring hidden deep within the mountain. I heard the pain cries of an animal and have now found an injured horse soothing its wounds in the refreshing waters.
Aww.
I had meant to investigate the immense skeleton on the northern summit, but this horse seems so friendly. Oh, the skeleton isn't going anywhere. Now, how far away is the nearest stable?
It's a little far. Let's do this one. I think it's better to go from the tower, possibly? Just for some height, because it's near the peak. I don't know if it's actually right at the peak or if it's just around. Chunky boy over there. That's horrible. Actually horrible. Okay, so what about over there? Like here. Yes. Okay, so at the camp, basically.
When I look at the Hebra Mountains now, I can accept something I couldn't 100 years ago. The energy blast that shaped the peak 10,000 years in the past indeed came from the castle. Perhaps these mountains were always trying to teach us about the past. I should put together a survey team to investigate and make sure we aren't missing any other such messages.
I don't like the way she says Hebra. Hebra? Like, of course, between the main character of the game and myself, she probably has the right pronunciation of things, but she says Hebra instead of Hebra. She says Rudania instead of Rudania. She says Teba instead of Teba. Like, is she okay? Like, have I just lost my mind? Labyrinth. Labyrinth ones are always nice and easy. It's always by the entrance, just kind of waiting for you there. Excuse me. Excuse me. And there it is.
The North Lome Labyrinth is a harsh environment and an unsurprisingly labyrinthine structure. It has high walls, but is otherwise unlike most fortifications. It did once hold an ancient relic meant for the bearer of the sword that seals the darkness, so perhaps it was a trial or test of some kind. I may just have to ask Link to investigate.
Aw. Let's go here. Now, I don't know if this is like... It seems like it's outside of the temple, right? Like on the outside, if I marked it correctly. So maybe if we go here and we ascend, that will work. Maybe. If I go all the way in here. Unless it is in here, but I feel like it's outside. Because Zelda wouldn't know about this room here. To have a voice memory, so... Oh, okay.
This structure was clearly designed to take advantage of the geography of the area, but even the interior is largely intact. Considering how many battles have been fought, well, it is very impressive. Seeing it reminds me of some very, very old records I've read. They suggest that there was a temple named for the first queen of Hyrule, and that it was often used as a shelter for the common people. Could this be...
Could this be? Just leaving a little offering there for Sonia. Okay, so I didn't think she was gonna have a memory here because this room, like, we discover it later, like when she's a dragon already. But it's just a memory about the temple itself. I like it when she mentions, like, the queen, the first king, the first queen of the kingdom. It's very exciting. Have I mentioned that I'm really excited about Age of Imprisonment? Thank you. Stable. Okay, so this way. I cannot wait to get out of the snow, I do have to say. There.
I came upon an injured horse and brought it to Snowfield Stable to be treated.
Oh,
I had hoped to bring it with me on my travels, but it needed more time to recover. So instead I offered a prayer that some kind-hearted person would come to care for it. I may have also said a prayer, one I learned from Mother, to help with its mane.
I just realized that this is the golden horse. Because on that Zelda Notes app, you can see like a visual of the voice memory, and it's the gold horse. So that's pretty cool. I think my gold horse is at my house right now. Like, just chilling. Good to know that she brought it. She made it to the stable. Because that was a trek. Okay. Next one. Why don't we do these two here? We can go from this shrine. Get both of them in one go. Okay, so here-ish. Oh, there's a grave here, so yeah, that makes sense.
The land here has been trampled by monsters. With the deep valley nearby and the Rito already watching over the area, there seemed little need for additional protection. Unfortunately, that proved an incorrect assumption. I pray that those who lost their lives here found peace with Goddess Hylia.
I feel so bad for her. Well, I feel bad for no, the characters that died as well, obviously. But she feels so responsible in a way. Okay, so this one shouldn't be too far. There we go.
While long ago, all the stables would pack up and move as the flow of travelers shifted, only Suren Stable continues this tradition today. In fact, they are planning to move to one of the new roads built to support the construction of a Skyview Tower. They are very busy preparing for the move, but I must remember to visit them again once things have settled.
This quest drove me crazy. Which has nothing to do with what she said, but I just couldn't think of anything else when I saw the plushies. Okay, let's change it up a bit. Let's go on this part of the map. So Lurelin Village has a ton. So maybe, how do we do this? What's the best way of doing this? I think if we go from here towards the village, get the village once, and then we can go here, and then we can go there. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so I presume one right at the entrance, which is here. Okay.
Lurelin Village was once a small fishing center, but apparently the rise in monsters has driven many of the villagers away from fishing. Now it hosts travelers, attracting them as a sort of resort with its beautiful scenery and delicious food. The village may have changed, but its people are some of the warmest I know. I feel a wonderful calm visiting here.
Me too, Zelda. It's a very, very calming place. I feel like it's more calming in Breath of the Wild, but still, it's such a vibe. Here? Yeah.
I was amazed at the delicious food I was treated to by the fantastic cook here. It seems she traveled far and wide in Hyrule, gathering an incredible 228 recipes before getting married and settling down. I suggested she open a restaurant, and while she seemed to laugh at the idea, I saw a quiet pride at the compliment.
That's so sweet that Zelda's like encouraging people to like move on with your life, do the thing you want to do. It's safe now. Even though it wasn't really safe, but Zelda didn't know that. Okay, there is one here? Yes.
It seems they turned an abandoned ship hull into a house, even using palm trees to hold the ship in place. It has become something of a local landmark, as well as a place for guests to stay. Considering its size, it really does make sense they would use it as an inn.
I do like the look of their buildings. I really enjoyed the mission, the side quest to restore Lurelin Village. That was really satisfying. And then one more, which is the goddess statue? Yes.
The goddess statue in Lurelin Village is now worshipped as the guardian of the ocean. I believe it used to be thought of as the guardian of fishing, but it seems that as the number of fishers shrank here, the role of the goddess statue has changed along with the village itself. Not everyone can adapt to the changes that life brings. There is much we can learn from the people of this village.
It's interesting that like the goddess statue changes, like the meaning of the statue changes according to the people's current situation, which I guess is very representative of like religion in general. Okay, let's go this way to get these two. Lover's Pond.
I have heard stories about a heart-shaped pond known as the Lover's Pond. I am almost certain it wasn't here before, although this place was once thought of as the wish-making mountain, and I hear many people would visit. Perhaps all their wishes manifested as the pond. Some may laugh at this idea, but I think I like it.
She's so cute. I prefer the Breath of the Wild voice memory of this place than this one, because she talks about coming here with Link, which I find adorable. Okay, let's get the other one that's around here. And here.
There was a time when Tuft Mountain was famous for binding two people's destinies together. However, that legacy seems to have been forgotten as time passed. Standing here, taking in the magnificent scenery, I feel all my worries melting away, like how a setting sun slowly melts into the horizon.
Thank you, Zelda. I got distracted. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm not one to torture Koroks. I'm really not. Okay. Let's go here and then here. We can just walk to both places, to be honest. Okay, so by the rally thing. Where exactly, though? Okay, everything's fine.
When the head of Lurelin Village asked me how he might raise awareness about his village, I immediately thought of this place. Cornet Beach has such long stretches of sand, and it's free of coral reefs. I thought perhaps some sort of playground that incorporates the ocean would be a wonderful addition. But no, it really is an outlandish idea. I couldn't even bring myself to suggest it.
Aw, she needs to believe in herself more. She has great ideas. She also invented the water bed, like the water mattress in Zora's domain, that even the Zora like to sleep on. Like, she has good ideas. Okay, let's get the next one, which I think is at the, like, the end of that, you know, that little area where you get the memory. Like, the memory. I just thought I would just use a vehicle because it's a bit of a ride. Yeah, this is faster. Thank you. Although I do wonder, is this actually faster than me running? It must be. It must be. It doesn't feel it though. Okay. Ooh. Look at all of this going on here. Okay, I think they're all dead. Oh no, there's a few guys left. I love using rubies and topazes. Is that the plural of topaz? Okay, well, that was a bit of a bloodbath. There we go.
Crescia was once known as the Demon King's Claw, and many villagers feared this place. But the name has fallen out of use as time has passed. I myself have walked the length of this area, and I didn't feel anything particularly evil about it. Probably another reason the name is largely unused today. I wonder where the name originated from.
She was about to find out, wasn't she? Okay, there is one here at this stable that we can quickly get, and then we'll plan the next moves. Okay, so... Thank you.
Lakeside Stable is the closest stable to where I first discovered the creatures I have named Dondons. I found them deep in the jungle, and I knew I had to do what I could to protect them. I believe they use the rock-like bumps on their backs as a way to conceal themselves, but that is all I have learned so far. I think I will spend some more time observing them.
I really like the fact that Zelda discovered a whole species. And it's something that's very easy to miss if you're just playing the game casually, I feel. I didn't run into them until there was a side quest that specifically told me to go to a spot. So I like that you have to kind of explore. Okay, let's do the ones in this area. So I'll start here with the stable one, and then we'll go up. Horrible weather. Horrible.
This stable is called Outskirt Stable, but the Gerudo apparently refer to it as the Meetup Stable. Abosa told me that this is where many Vi see Vo for the first time. Perhaps the stable master knows this, and that's why a map to cherry blossoms, quite the romantic setting, is on display.
Oh, what a cute little detail. It's like a matchmaking stable. I'm just gonna sleep quickly. Just to see if this weather will get a little bit better. Okay, so now we're gonna go here and then up the mountain. So let's go from this shrine. So I presume up there somewhere. Is this where the horse fountain is? Thank you.
Link often used the vast meadows of the Sanadin Park ruins to help me practice horse handling. I recall thinking there was little I could learn from him. After all, I am quite capable on horseback. However, it wasn't technique he was showing me, but rather deeper lessons in compassion.
Yeah, horses are very aware creatures. They're very aware and sensitive to your intentions and your vibes. So good advice. Okay, let's go to Satori Mountain, shall we? What is that? Why do I hear? Ugh. So annoying. Wizrobes are so annoying. Thank you. It's so beautiful here.
The Satori Mountain Cherry Blossom Tree. While there were only 2 of these trees before, there seem to be many more now. However, it is said that cherry blossoms can purify evil. Does that mean more are appearing because the calamity has disappeared, or are they appearing in preparation for some new threat?
Yeah, the second option. For sure. For sure. Okay, I'm gonna go here to get this one, and then we can walk to the stable one, and then get the Thundra one as well. Okay, ancient columns.
These ancient columns mark where a shrine once stood. Before the calamity, when I was frantically searching ruins, I would often seek hard-to-reach places. Despite this, Link always managed to find me. I was so terrible to him then, and of course when I apologized for it later, he reassured me that he didn't mind. I regret putting him through that.
Oh, I loved him so much. He always found her. Okay, let's go here to get the stable one, and then this one. 5 more voice memories today. and then we'll be on track. Okay, so here.
Tabantha Bridge Stable was built when the Tabantha Great Bridge was repaired after many years of neglect. However, the bridge was destroyed during the calamity and only recently reopened, so the manager here is worried that no one knows about his stable. He purchased some goats and is trying to develop a signature dish using goat milk butter, but there are definitely some things he needs to learn about the animals.
I mean, he's doing pretty well. It's kind of quite busy, the stable. Okay, so now let's go here. Okay, so where am I going exactly? I've marked this really badly. Is it right at the center here? Thank you.
Thunder Plateau was so named for the endless rolling thunder that used to echo across it. I was hesitant to even come here, but with the thunder gone, this place is incredibly peaceful. I wonder if the thunder was connected to the shrine that was here before. Maybe it was some sort of test.
It was. Yeah, it's way better now. I hated coming here in Breath of the Wild. Hated it. Let's do this one next. We can go from Sinakawak. So it is... I'm going the wrong way. This way. We should be almost there. Oh no, we're gonna have to do some damage again. Hold on a second. That was kind of epic. There we go.
This was once an impressive research site, but after being devastated by the calamity, it is now known as the Royal Ancient Lab Ruins. Pura in particular has lamented the knowledge and samples that were lost here, but we can start again. It's our turn to build something we can leave to future generations.
Great attitude. Great attitude. Okay, so I'm at 123 memories. I want 2 more today. I have 3 marked. I think I'm gonna go with this one. And this one. Mainly because this one I just kind of missed on the last episode because I did Kakariko Village, but I completely ignored this one. And this one because I'm curious, because this is where you get that final memory in Breath of the Wild where Zelda's powers awaken, and I'm curious to see what she's gonna say about it, if anything. Thank you.
It seems the great fairy Kotera no longer lives here. I have heard that the only truly appropriate offering to her was rupees, and after the villagers started offering vegetables, thinking that would suffice, Kotera quickly grew weak. She was too considerate of the villagers' feelings to say anything, though.
Aww. She should have said something. She absolutely should have said something. Okay, let's get the last one from that shrine. Very curious about this one. Let me get rid of this guy first. Thank you. There we go.
The Blattery Plain. Many soldiers lost their lives here when guardians rampaged through the area. Now numerous swords throughout the field mark their graves. I passed by so many as I made my way here. It is our duty to never forget them, nor the sacrifice they made.
Okay, I was expecting something connected to her powers awakening, but okay. You tell me what you want to tell me, Zelda. I'm not gonna pressure you. But yeah, that is 125 discovered. So in the last video, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this just in time for for Age of Imprisonment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.